What's up, everybody? This is how I use my ADHD to help me reach six figures and help me be successful in being an entrepreneur. Stay till to the end where I'll show you one little trick that I've used where I took advantage of my ADHD to help me get to where I am today. As someone with ADHD, I know firsthand the challenges that come with ADHD. I mean, it's hard to stay organized. It's hard to stay focused. It's hard to stay in the right state of mind sometimes. So I know that it can be really hard for people that have ADHD to run a business or just to have a 9-to-5 or really just live their day-to-day lives. So I want to make these videos to help people that have ADHD like myself, and that might be an entrepreneur, self-employed, maybe a salesperson, since that's my background. And disclaimer, I am no way giving any medical advice. This is just my opinion and what I've seen work for me. But despite the challenges that come with ADHD, I've seen that it does have some advantages that come with it. And in this video, I want to go over one of the advantages that I've used to help me get to six figures in income while running my business and having a full-time job as well. And why should you guys listen to me? Well, I was recently diagnosed with ADHD, and I've spent the last couple of years just trying to really understand what it is, what some of the people go through with it, some challenges that come with it, but also the advantages that come with it. People that are successful that have ADHD as well. By studying those sort of people, I want to learn what they've done and apply it to myself, my business, and my life to hopefully help me get to the next level myself, whether it's in terms of wealth, health, or relationships. So one thing I've noticed when it comes to my ADHD is that I am a lot more creative than a lot of people, a lot more energetic at times. I get huge bursts of energy, but especially my creativity is where I've seen that I've excelled at a lot. And also sometimes I also get my hyper focus modes where I am able to fully concentrate on one task and do it perfectly, repeatedly, for a certain period of time, non-stop. I wouldn't be able to focus on any other task but do this one task. And that's one way that I've used it for my business right now. My business right now, it's a startup for self-employed entrepreneurs and salespeople, and it helps them with their communication. And because it's a software, all I had to do for this after it was built with my developer is that I started using some of the sales skills that I've developed over the years. To start things off, the first thing that I did was obsessively cold call potential leads. I went through cold calls, cold emails, cold DMs, cold outreach in general, and I was able to do anywhere from 80 to 100 cold calls a day, excluding DMs and emails per day, to help me get my first set of clients for my startup. Now, because I was able to do this repeatedly for the last 3 to 6 months now, it helped me get to where I am today, able to have a comfortable life, hopefully take it even better, even higher as I continue to manage my ADHD. That was the first trick that I use. Is when I feel that I'm about to obsess over something and I really want to get it, I fully immerse myself in it and I don't challenge it. Now, ADHD is different for everybody. Some people have hyperfocus. Some people aren't able to pay attention at all. Some people get distracted easily. Some people forget. And I have a mix of those as well. So you first have to understand how it's currently affecting you. Either speak to your friends and loved ones. They'll be able to really tell you the differences in what they've seen in your personality. Like me, in my case, my wife sees when my hyperfocus kicks in, or when I'm about to get easily distracted by something, or when I'm not able to focus on something. And when she kind of reminds me of that, it helps me kind of get back into my bubble and really force myself to do what I need to do. So in other words, guys, you have to understand how your ADHD works and find your unfair advantage. And in our case, it's our ADHD advantage. Once you can really figure out how yours works, and feel free to leave a comment, guys, on how you think your ADHD affects you, and we can strategize. I'm happy to help out anybody that I can. And then hopefully, once you can fully grasp how it works, you need to really immerse yourself in it when you see some of those good things kick in, whether it's your hyper focus. When you feel that kicking in, try to steer it and direct it towards what you know your future self will thank you for. And it's really hard when you have social media and you need those cheap dopamine. But if you can really keep yourself aware of it, I can guarantee you it will make a difference. So that's it from me, guys. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll go over how I manage my finances while having ADHD. Godspeed.